Please keep in mind when you work in a hybrid schedule. Let's go back to company A will let you work 2 days from home versus
Mhm.
company B will let you work 3 days from home. Like company B is a much better company at this point. But take into account gas prices that have just went up drastically. Being stuck in traffic for a half hour to 45 minutes to an hour and a half, eating up your gas, going to work, coming back from home 2 days a week versus doing it 3 days a week. Like all of those things need to go into everything that you're thinking about, especially when you come out of college, because you're not going to make the most that you're going to make in your career just coming out. You definitely need to budget that into everything you think about.
Right. Right. I agree with that.
Okay, so what benefits should you ask for coming out of college?
I would ask what benefits do they offer coming out of college, and I will want to know all of the perks. So I will want to know, do they have a refresher week? I mean, a lot of people do not know the ask that. Some companies, mostly the startup companies, a lot of tech companies have a refresher week where they close their company for at least 2 weeks. And it's usually the last 2 weeks of December before you come back in for after the new year. So you have companies that have that perk. I will always ask that question now because a lot of companies are moving that way. I also want to know if they offer dental vision, health. So basically, medical, long-term disability, short-term disability. Do they have an IRA, stocks? What else? They have so many different benefits today that you can ask for, but you can also look on that website and ask that recruiter, and then ask a little bit more questions based off of the benefits that they do share with you that they offer.
I definitely like what you said, but I'll even add if you're coming out of college with children, what do they do as far as a lot of companies are helping with childcare? Some companies have on site childcare. You have to also look at, we talked about it, what your 401k match, what is it? What can it be? I've seen people ask for, oh no, I need at least seven.
Yeah, you have to.
Sometimes they'll get it, sometimes they'll meet them in the middle, but they asked for it. What's another? Oh, days off. You need to negotiate your time off starting out
Hmm.
because you'll get more every year that you're with the company, but start out at a higher number. That'll definitely help out. Like you have no idea. Paid time off, which you accrue, time off you get just for starting. Oh, and when do the benefits kick in?
Hmm.
That's another one.
That's the number one question to ask. Definitely. Definitely.
Some companies is day one, but as we know, some companies can be 90 days.
And some can be 30. Some can be 30,
Yes.
but I do understand the 90-day method though, because they want to make sure that you're going to be happy within your department or with the organization before they start investing into that. So they do wait until 90 days. Some go ahead and give it to you from day one. Some wait 30 days. But I think that is an excellent question to ask when you're freshly coming out of college. But a lot of things you have to understand coming out of college, what's important to you. And once you understand what's important to you, then you'll be able to ask those questions during your interview process because maybe long-term, short-term disability is not important to you, but it could be something that the company offers anyway. Maybe they have, I know some companies partner with Legal Shield for like legal assistance. Maybe if you feel like that's important to have, then you can ask and see if that's something that they have. You can get discounts on your phone. Working with organizations. There's so many different benefits and perks, but you have to understand what is important to you. And then as you grow within the organization or within your career, then you'll know what other benefits that you need in life to be successful or to succeed.
Oh no, definitely. You brought up some good ones. Yeah, just know what you're looking for. Have your list. So at the end of every interview you'll ever go on in your entire life, I promise you're going to get this question. What do you have for me? What questions do you have for me? These are the questions that you should have for them. You should have other questions too, but this is minimum your baseline. What is your benefits package? Is it negotiable? When do I get them? Is it day one, 30 days, 90 days?
Yeah.
That's important to people who have children or people who come in with already have like different things that they're going through medically. It's just certain things that that's more important to you. You should have written down what you need, and that'll definitely help you make decisions also.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why I say what you're thinking of as already being in your career, you know what benefits it's important to you. But coming out of college, you really don't know what you really want. But I'm going to tell you to get the basics, which is health, vision, and dental. I mean, some people do without vision if you don't need it, but dental and vision, I would definitely tell you make sure that you get that while you're starting to learn what else is important. I think stock is important. I think the IRAs are important. I think the 401ks are important. But you have to realize what's beneficial for you.
All right, thank you. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much, Latoya, for helping out again today. Tell
Absolutely.
everybody where they actually no. Let's start off with what do you have coming up?
So we will be having the resume course going live the first week of June. So we are going to be advertising heavily the month of May and March, possibly in April, about the course going live. So if you are interested in becoming a professional resume writer, keep a lookout, because then you can enroll on our website, and then it is at self-paced, and then you'll meet with me or a team member who will meet with you, answer any questions that you have before you take your exam to become certified through global placement to actively do resumes.
Perfect. Now, where can we find you at?
You can find me across all social media platforms. So global_placement_services. And also my email is info@globalplacementservice without the S on the end.com.
As always, thank you so much for coming. We'll see you guys later.
All right. See you next time. Bye.